Well, another team that, we're getting through as we move through the SAC that says, what about us? The Bishop Dwenger Saints. I mean, a powerhouse in the SAC each and every year. They're a team that, has always got to be looked upon as far as, as an early season favorite. 7-5 a year ago, 5-4 in the SAC. That's not a Dwenger team that we're expected, but they did end the season with a sectional championship. They beat Snyder in the postseason, and got to the sectional championship, then lost to regionals. And so for them, a lot of positives coming at the end of the season after a not so positive season top to bottom. But they talk about the unbreakable brotherhood there. That's kind of their motto this year. And now adding CJ Davis in from Northrop, I mean, that makes that team, gives it an extra weapon on Friday nights.
Well, yeah, he was a huge ad. I mean, he's right now he's committed to Marshall. He's already made a decision. He's got some other teams that are looking at him. But Jason Garrett, his fifth season, 42-20. I know there was a lot of controversy or mumbling last year, unhappiness with the Dwenger faithful. That's an every year thing at Dwenger. That's kind of like Notre Dame. They're never satisfied. But I think he does a great job with his kids. I like his demeanor. I think he's got a pretty good offensive mind. I think the transfer of Bo Dickerson is going to hurt them because I don't know if they've got that next guy. And I don't know the reasons behind that transfer. And quite honestly, that's none of our, I don't say none of our business of the reasons. Bo decided to move to Northside, and that's what he can do. But we'll see where they're at. I mean, that can cause a little bit of adversity to start off, but he'll have a way to round up the guys, round up the troops, and put whoever he feels is the best guy in there. And look, they're going to run the football too. I mean, but you talk about a kid they're going to miss is Tipman. Now, I've said this before. I said it again. There'll be another Tipman at Dwenger. I bet on it. I mean, that goes back to the '80s, like I said when I played. But the KJ was a great player. I really liked him last year. I mean, in some cases, he just put him on his back and said, "Let's go." And I think he added a lot. So there's another kid that's going to be hard to replace this year.
Sure. And a younger team that took their lumps, so got that experience from a tough season, gives you some adversity, gives you some momentum, and then another year later, I mean, don't you think that Jason Garrett's going to have those guys ready? And so I think Dwenger, a lot to be expected from them again this year. See how it all plays out, but there'll be I'm sure, some barn burners of a game in the SAC when the Saints match up with a lot of those teams come this fall.